creating all those processes? Maybe you can take us through that.
Yeah. So, of course, I always had a passion for animation, but I also had a passion for film, for storytelling.
Yes.
And again, I remember in high school, I had bought an exercise. Are they called textbooks? The blank ones.
Oh,
Or
yeah.
what?
Oh, yeah.
Textbooks,
The
textbooks.
exercise book.
Yeah.
The exercise books,
Yeah.
yes.
Right.
I remember buying a blank exercise book. Because, okay, in boarding school, Saturdays we'd watch some movies, yeah? And I remember drawing like the camera angles, looking at different things. I didn't know what it was called. Now it's called a storyboard.
I
Yes.
know.
But, I just remember, wow, this is a cool angle. Let me draw that on my book. Like I was just having all these ideas and putting them down. I didn't know what they were
Wow.
called. So I always wanted to tell stories. So I did animation for the longest time, of course, freelance and that kind of thing. It was never entirely my passion to do just the freelance kind of thing. I always wanted to tell movies. I'm a huge Marvel, DC fan.
Oh, there we go.
Just,
I love that.
I love those kind of stories, and I'm also a fan of African mythology. So when I finally got the opportunity, I was like, let me create something of my own,
Yeah.
which combines those elements of, let's say, science fiction, African mythology, on all these different things. And so basically kind of that was the seed for Terastorm. So I remember in 2017, this is even before Black Panther, the first one.
Yes.
I sat down with a friend of mine who's a very good sketch artist. I was like, let's come up with something. I have this idea for a superhero universe of African characters from the past, the present, the future. It's like an entire timeline, and I want to try and combine it to unify a timeline, create all these different entities, and create a universe. Let's see what we can do.
Yes.
So the characters, I remember the characters that are in Terastorm now were conceptualized 5 years ago, and then they just stayed there. And then in the end of let's say the beginning of 2021 is when I was like, okay, now there's an opportunity. I have some time. I can now start working on something. So yeah, so the story started putting together the story, connecting the characters, doing auditions.
Yeah.
Now your buddy and a few
Yes.
guys,
Yeah.
bringing things together, and that's basically how the story started.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Oh my
brilliant.
gosh. Take us to the title, because it's something that's going to be around for a long time.
Yeah.
We're going to be pushing that up until the 24th. Terastorm. Is this another mythical universe? What is Terastorm?
So the title. Okay, I can't really go into the title too much without
It's a
giving
spoiler.
Without giving spoilers, yeah.
Yeah. 'Cause
I was
Okay.
like,
Yeah.
Andrew,
Yeah.